This help section will cover the charting. So you have your list on the screen, and note that you can just double click on the symbol that you want to chart. We're going to double click on that, and up comes your chart. Notice that you have the symbol in a candlestick format. In this particular chart, I have a 10-day moving average, and I have a 50-day moving average. These things can be changed at your convenience. You can zoom in on this by clicking on the plus sign here where it says zoom in. Move your mouse to the point where you want to start the zoom in. Click once with your left mouse button and drag over like that. Click again, and there you go. You have yourself a zoomed in. In order to move around on the zoom in, you can use in the lower left hand corner, notice the scroll left. You can scroll left, you can scroll right, scroll left, scroll right. Very simple. To unzoom, just click on the negative sign where it says zoom out. So far so good. If you want to notice up here in the upper portion of the chart, you have the date, you have the open, high, low, close, volume, excuse me, and the change. If you want to make sure that you're on the right one, you can right click on your right mouse button and you can move across here at your convenience. Up here in the edit menu, you can remove the grid, or you can apply the grid. You can remove the volume, you can add the volume. Now if you had a commodity or an option, you could also show open interest. Now to show a study, using a study, you can apply a study here. These are the studies that are already made. But let's go back a step and go to edit studies. What you do is you can create studies here. What you do is there are about 85 different types of studies, and you check the ones you want. Let's just take a high minus low. You want to double click on that, and here comes the study. Do you want it overlaid on the price, or you want it in a separate panel? You can change the color. Notice that here's the colors that you can change it to. I'm going to leave it in red. Cancel. And separate panels. And we're going to keep the name of high minus low. Okay. So now all we've done so far is create it. Let's cancel out of this and let's go back up here to apply. High minus low. And notice it's in a separate panel. Now you can make this panel bigger if you want. You can make it smaller. If you want to, you can delete it by clicking on it and right clicking and see where it says delete series. Just click on delete series and it's gone. Let's go over a couple other things here. For instance, this is the 50-day moving average. I've just highlighted it. Now I want to move it to its own panel. So move study to new panel. There it is. It's now off of the main panel into a new panel. If I want to move it back, I can just drag it up there. Very simple. This is another way of applying a study. Same idea as I showed you from the menu up there. This here will draw line studies. Bring that up and you can, let's just do a down arrow. So we'll say a down arrow there. Go back over here and we'll do an up arrow here. And as you notice, there's other things you can draw. Gann fans, Fibonacci arcs, all kinds of stuff. Settings. Notice that in the settings, you have chart style. You can have open, high, low, close. All of these different kinds here. You just click on it and it'll change it. Date range. You can ask for a date range, or you can show the latest 500 There's about 250 days per year of trading. So what I'm doing is showing two years. Or you can show all the data no matter what. You can have a default of show volume, show open interest, or show the grid. You can change the chart colors from the background to the different symbols, all the different ticks in the grid. And then you can have auto studies. This is the thing that I like the best. Every time I bring up a chart, I can have certain studies show up on every single chart no matter what I do. So currently I have a 1 period moving average, a 10-day moving average, a 50 period moving average. You can change that at your convenience, and then the next time you bring up a chart, you can have any of the other studies applied automatically. That's the key, automatically. And that's about it for charting. There's not much more to it. I thank you very much.